Alright guys, this is just a very quick thing. It's like 4:30 in the morning just because I'm wanting to finish this now before I do other stuff. So, like sleep, sleep is always good. Kind of need a bit more of that just now. Sort of passed out earlier. But anyway, I wanted to do this gym like this because it's not going to be anything special, so I figured I would just do it just now. You can see I've raised the team a hell of a lot just now. I know for a fact I'm over level by quite a bit just now, but because of the way the random encounter stuff happens, I kind of want to be over leveled just so that I don't get killed quite so easily, because level 25 Groudons and stuff like that, they can happen. So yeah, we've got Rotom over here is still being Rotom. He got Ominous Wind, which is quite cool. You got Smackdown, which is a more accurate thing than Rock Tomb. That's always useful. And then this is standard for just now, I guess. Brine instead of something, I think it was Ancient Power, but that's just because it's a water attack, slightly stronger. Rampardos, holy crap, that attack score is huge. But yeah, he can get Dig and stuff, it's kind of awesome. Not really too much different with him right now, to be completely honest. Got Crobat, as you can see, and Crobat's kind of annoying with a brave nature, but its attack is pretty good as a result. Hopefully gonna get it Sludge Bomb at some point, that would be quite nice, and because it is a Crobat, I thought Return would be quite nice just now, so we'll see how that turns out. And Piggy is still Piggy, I suppose. His defense is terrible. Look at that, it's like ridiculous. Taught it Rock Tomb instead of Work Up at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but I figured the coverage was quite good, and I never used Work Up anyway, so nuts to that. And then Grossel is like one level away from coming Torterra, and that's fine. I don't really need it as a Torterra just now. It wouldn't hurt, but at the same time, Rotom's kinda gonna carry this one anyway, so yeah, also I learned to use the X cross button thing for that, so yeah, speed stuff doesn't matter too much. You're going down regardless of what you do. Now I must admit, you do look pretty cool. Electric leaders tend to look quite nice though, so it just so happens that this one's a female electric leader, which is slightly different. Not much, but slightly. So these things, I know they've got Pursuit, which is the only potential worry, but it's such a low powered Pursuit that I really don't think it's any issue whatsoever. Like, it's unstab base 40, it's gonna do nothing. Really, absolutely nothing. I'm hoping to get an Ominous Wind boost, but it's not essential. If I don't get one, then I'll just spam Uproar, and that will do. I wouldn't want to go ahead with Shockwave just in case she switches into Zeb Striker, because I'm pretty sure that has like Lightning Rod or something, and the last thing I would want is to boost that, because then it might actually be dangerous. The problem is, although I have a lot of grass types which would resist the electric moves, I haven't brought any of them in because there's not really any point. All of these guys have got some sort of attack that hits grass for super effective. So, yeah. Also experience share on Grottle just because it can be, I suppose. I never did get the boost, so too bad. Amount of those really makes no difference whatsoever. Shockwave is perfectly fine against this. Really, I should just be uproaring anyway, so I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but oh well. I guess it's because I just want to make absolute sure that I'm not going to need to... Yeah, I should have been uproaring. That was a bad idea on my end. Now things might get very slightly more interesting. Because it's going to get a hit off on me, and that's not good. Might get two, because I know Zeb Striker's pretty quick. But no, it should only get the one hit. I don't think it's going to survive two of these. Because Uproar is pretty powerful in this game, and yeah, Volt Switch. So it now loses its boost, and I resist Volt Switch. So that kinda hurt, but it didn't hurt enough. nowhere near enough. But yeah, even now I should have been a bit more attention paying with that, and now I can't switch out or anything, but I can kill everything from here, so I'm not scared in the slightest. I know I can win this easily enough. I was fully expecting Rotom to be the one that just destroys everything in this one. But I figured I would just do this because I wanted to have it as a record anyway, because it is part of the run. Even if it is trivial, it's part of the run. So, there you go. And no Torterra for us. Yep. Still good stuff. I got the amulet coin there too, so I got lots more money, which is... I got the amulet coin stuff all the way through this, which is great, because all of these guys were like rich men and ladies and stuff, so I think in total in this gym, I maybe got around the $30,000 mark. Somewhere close to that, which is pretty freaking awesome. Yep, and we get Volt Switch as well. I don't know if I'm going to use Volt Switch though, because, yeah, I don't know. Yep. Okay, yeah, we can totally get across to Route 5 now, which is what I wanted, because that's going to be my next new Pokemon route, so, yeah. I probably won't do any more until the next stream, I guess, then, as a result, and this will probably get shown at the start of the stream, but I just figured that I would do it just now because I wanted to get it done. I did a lot of training earlier on, just to make sure that all of my auxiliary Pokemon are kind of up as well. I guess I'll go show that off just now. Although, having said that, I would probably do that at the start of the stream, but you know what, I'm going to do this way anyway, so that we know exactly where we stand at the beginning of the stuff. Because whether I do this as a stream or whether I do it as a separate video, I have yet to decide. I just figured, hey, gym battle, might as well record, you know? I'll probably do this as a separate video, to be honest, and save the streaming stuff for later. But just as a quick show, we have, yeah, Ivysaur over here is at level 29, it's pretty good. Corsola, I haven't trained anymore yet because I've been using the Tiverga thingy, don't actually know exactly what it's called, but the fossil dude, because it's basically a stronger form of Corsola at this point. Corsola's got the special defense advantage, but my little sea turtle has got Solid Rock, which is a much better ability for tanking super effective hits and stuff. Crapiodos is still crappy, it got Sucker Punch, but honestly it's still terrible. At least it could get Dig, so it has a few okay powered moves, but maybe if I get Poison Jab, then it might be usable. But even then, it will be usable, not good. And considering how many other poison types I have, and especially because of that, how many Psychic Weeks I have, this thing is completely worthless. I mean, it can hit the Psychic types, sure, but it's not just Psychic types that have Psychic moves. They've been getting hit by Confusions and stuff from Venomoth, which this thing does nothing to, by the way. Pretty bad. Weeping Bell is extremely fragile, actually. It took a long time to level up to that sort of level, and even that, I'm not convinced. I think it's too fragile. It's kind of powerful enough. Grass Knot's quite strong, but it's not that good. Maybe if it had Acid Spray, it would be okay, but as it stands, I can't say I'd recommend it over the other grass types I've got. And then you're doing alright. You need 3 more levels before you evolve, but that's fine. You're doing alright. Can't wait till I get Surf for you though, seriously, that it doesn't learn any other water attacks, so, you know. That's pretty much everything I have at the moment. My 4 dead Pokemon are here, and the one which is missing is that Combi, which I never got, because, you know, there was no point in ever raising you. You I'm pissed off at though, because I shouldn't have played as badly as I did with you, and that cost me because Voldemort would have been extremely good. Wrong ability, but extremely good nonetheless. And then, of course, Dave is Dave. Never really cared about Jackson either, to be honest. It had the complete wrong nature for what it learns, and yeah. Except I'm pressing the wrong buttons here because I can, but never mind. We're fine. So that is where we stand at the moment, going into Route 5. So I guess we'll meet up again for that, or something.